some big bucks.
Now, after MTV decides to partner Coke Studio in India, Channel V, its rival music channel, has decided to take the retail route by launching cafe cum bars called the V Spot. The Hangout is a perfect mix of entertainment and technology, making it a rather appealing option for the youth of today. Well, by the looks of it, it seems like music channels sure are thinking out of the box. Samriti Grover visits their first cafe in Delhi and tells you what's on offer.
Music, style, technology, coupled with a whole lot of entertainment. And what you get is V Spot.
I am ready.
A cafe cum bar launched by Channel V. An idea that came into being about a year ago in order to extend the brand outside the world of television. The music channel also revamped itself in 2009 to become more relevant to the youth. And V Spot is a bigger stride in that direction.
We had done this very extensive research across 22 cities in the country to try and figure out what is it that youngsters really want, what are they spending time on, what constitutes their recreational bucket. And it was quite interesting that only about 20% of their time was spent watching TV as part of recreation. 80% of the time they were doing other stuff, and big amongst that was being at malls, hanging out at cafes, being with friends, spending time there.
From the current set of cafes and hangout zones they have in India, there is a certain amount of elements which are missing. For example, entertainment was missing, interactivity, wit and humor, casualness is all missing. So that's when we started building up a concept around how to create a hangout zone, not a cafe, not a bar.
The venture will follow a franchisee model and will be opened in two types of formats, large and small format cafes. Channel V plans to open a chain of 30 such outlets in the next 3 years, with a few coming up in the Tier 1 cities. But the focus will clearly be on making a stronghold by their presence in the Tier 2 towns and the mini metros, a strategy that has been clearly thought out in order to make the brand popular.
We are quite aggressively looking at Tier 2 cities as well. So we're looking at Chandigarh right now as a place. We're looking at Indore, we'll be looking at Lucknow, because we just feel that the options in these kind of places is much more limited than it is in a Delhi or a Bombay. So the options available to youngsters for a place like this, just to go hang out, be themselves, is a lot more limited.
The place is done up in a quirky manner. Video walls,
looking good.
touchscreen gaming television, and a guide on what's hot and what's not, making it an appealing hangout for the bold youth of today. In order to maintain synergy between the core proposition of the channel and the cafe and bar, Channel V has woven certain elements like concerts, V Spot capsules,
With them all the time. It's just like I can get digits in like 5 seconds, but first kiss in like 5 months.
and stand-up nights that will perfectly link the two.
There is a strong possibility of anybody who comes here to be featured on the channel, whether it's a television channel of Channel V or the internet or the Facebook. And youth nowadays is looking for instant gratification, as we call them. They want to be seen on television, they want to be seen on reality shows. So that is a strong attraction for anybody to come here and spend time.
With pricing that is comparatively 20% cheaper than its counterparts, where a meal for two can be anywhere between 500 to 700 rupees, V Spot ensures it's a lucrative option for the young.
Channel V not only plans to extend its brand in the retail space, but also launch a range of watches and mobile phones that will make the brand more accessible to the youth of today. The channel is already in talks with a few manufacturers in order to get going with their merchandise plans. In fact, the first branded cafe has already been launched here in Delhi. V Spot seems to be Channel V's response to Coke Studio at MTV, something that the rival channel is betting very big on. Time for a short breather, but you stay put. As coming up, we bring you the highlights at Portfolio Night 2nd edition.